Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. Anything that's sort of significant around you at this point in time, Leo, these cards or messages, the messages within them, could be significant for you. Guys, let's jump straight into it, Leo. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? What does the universe want you to hear about your current or future situation? Okay, let's start off with the Queen of Cups. She can represent a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or she can represent the divine feminine. She's a beautiful emotion of love, of falling in love, or forming a very beautiful bond or attachment. Now, there's something that's going to be quite emotionally significant for you. It could be a person that's in your life right now. It could be something that you're going to hold in your hands. For the Queen of the Queen of Cups holds the Holy Grail in her hand. And this is something that's very significant because it makes her very happy. So there could be potentially a person, an item, it might even be a luxury possession, a job role, an award, a trophy, something that you'll be able to hold and experience, and it's going to bring a wealth of emotion. In particular, it's going to bring a lot of bliss into your life. Now, for some of you, the universe wants you to hear that there might be someone falling in love with you or becoming more attached. And I say that because the Justice card is here, which can represent unions and partnerships. Now, this could be just a simple business collaboration where you're building or establishing more trust with the other party. Maybe this is a friendship. It could even be a relationship. But it can also be a karmic union because the Justice card can represent the karmic laws of the universe. Nonetheless, the Queen of Cups is also finding passion. Some of you are finding passion again. And you're being guided by angels, the angels that adorn her stone slab throne. You can see up the top here, down the bottom. It's almost protection, but it's purity because they look like little cupids, little cherubims. So it can be seen as purity, a pure connection that's being formed, something in its early stages that's being formed around you, Leo, as well. Now, moving on, you've got the Justice card here. Now, if you've been waiting on some sort of outcome or a decision to be made, whether via yourself, or another person, a government organization, legal paperwork, a business lawsuit, a contract, this is coming to you. The Justice card brings these things to fruition. The scales of justice is here. Karmic connections, karma. If you're waiting for karma, it's coming. If you're waiting on documents, they're coming. If you're waiting for a final decision from someone, if someone has been like, look, I'm not sure about this idea, I'll get back to you, let me sit on it, I'm not sure about this relationship, I'm not sure about how I feel, there's an outcome that's going to be presented because the Justice card is deliberation and it's coming fair and square. The sword is held upright. The sword indicates communication, mentality, news. The Justice card delivers a verdict, an outcome. So a decision is going to finally be made. Now, it's not necessarily left to the other person here, Leo. It could be that you're making a decision, but something that's been deliberated on for quite some time, an outcome is coming. It could be coming from someone that's under the sign of a Libra. It might be ongoing from the time of Libra. Okay. Nonetheless, a decision is going to be made, in particular around unions or partnerships. If you've been waiting to hear back from a job, waiting to hear back from a person, it's either you're going to hear from them, they'll reach out, they'll want something. Either way, it's going to result in something. It's going to give you some sort of emotional leeway, or it's going to allow you to feel a wealth of emotion in some aspect, in some regard. But contracts could be coming. things that are, you know, the Nine of Wands is here. So for some of you, partaking in illegal activity or things that are taboo or things that you haven't registered or you haven't played by the books, Leo, if you've had sneaky behavior, it's going to catch up to you. Karma, somehow it's going to come back around. You know, whether this is taxes, evading taxes, not paying your employees, not doing things with an ethical code of conduct, for example, or people around you not doing things ethically, morally, righteously in the workplace, in your personal relationships. You need to know that this is going to be balanced out. But the reason I said that was because the Nine of Wands is capricious energy. It's fearfulness. It's security. It's feeling alert. It's not feeling very relaxed. It's feeling angst and worry. And because you are the Wands, you represent fire. That could be you. It's something you feel, you know, is coming. It's something you feel that the decision is going to be here. You feel it. Maybe you're fearful about it. Maybe you're scared to know the answer. But it can represent that energy. But perhaps you've got a fire sign around you, a sibling, a lover, a friend, a co-worker, a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries. Maybe this person is feeling this way about you. Maybe they're on guard. They've got their walls up. But there's someone here, if there is a relationship forming or someone that you're trying to get to know better, there is someone who has their walls up. They might have these walls up for the next 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. But it's someone who can be displaying a little bit of defensive energy for one reason or another. And maybe the way to get them to loosen up or become, you know, more open is through compassion. Because the Queen of Cups is compassion. She's nurturing. She's divine feminine. She, you know, it's about showing a softer side. So maybe you need to show a softer side to yourself. Maybe the universe wants you to know that that's your way. Or taking a softer approach, being less judgmental, less self-critical, more compassionate, more caring. Or it could be that someone finally lets down, you know, wants to break down your barriers, your walls. And the way in which they're doing that, Leo, is by them being more compassionate, more nurturing. So that might be something that might be resonating with your situation in one way or another. But I do think for the most part there is a verdict, there is an outcome. It could go one of two ways, but you need to know either way. You need to follow your emotion. Because you see something of value in the Holy Grail, Leo. You see it. Don't block it off. Don't ignore it, because you obviously see that it's valuable. You see that it can make you feel a certain way. You know, there's hunger, there's desire, there's want behind that. And you shouldn't ignore that. But look, I will leave it at that, Leo. I do want to thank you for tuning in.